Where is our Jeffrey Harris? There he is. He is covered in blood. Right then. So welcome back to Project Zomboid episode 4. What I'm going to be doing now is tidying up this house, which is very messy. Maybe getting rid of some of these keys. Maybe I'll find a better bag this episode. I think initially we are going to tidy up and get some stats out of the way. Record things. No, not record things. Sorry, we're going to read some books. That's my first thing to do. And cook some food. My guy's hungry. I just wanted to make an announcement to address the big gap in my uploading right out of the gate. So, fresh onto YouTube and already ballsing up the upload timings. I know, what a great start. So, I upload my videos and try and backlog them. But at the end of August, I found out that the Indie Stone had pulled the build 41.50 or the build 41.5 version of the game. This is, of course, the version of the game that we play on with Jeffrey Harris. So, what this meant was that the save could no longer load on the new version of the game. If I was to update to build 41.53 or newer, then it would not load Jeffrey Harris's save, and we would not be able to continue playing with him as him at all, playing with him. So luckily I found out about this because I found a load of angry messages about it on the Steam forums, so I had some forewarning, so I was able to jump on my PC, pull the Ethernet cable out and start Steam in offline mode so I could back my game files up. So that's exactly what I did, and I've been playing Steam in offline mode since then. I know the game is called I Will Back Up My Saves, but as I understand that refers to the game saves and not the actual install files. So between that and not making any kind of real announcement to warn the players of it, I'm a bit disappointed in the Indie Stone for doing this and pulling build 41.5 as they did. My other worry is that the devs might do this again in the future, so for now I'm sticking with build 41.5 for Jeffrey Harris so we can see his days out, and then when he dies we'll start a new character on whatever build is the latest version. I've seen some YouTubers have been caught out by it potentially. I heard at least one say that they had to abandon their run through and start a new one because of this. Because I was so new into it and I'm so new into the game, I don't really want to, after all the time I've invested and the fact I had an episode on the back burner, I don't really want to abandon Jeffrey just yet. So we will just keep playing and build 41.5 and accept that we can't do things like remove curtains in a certain way, we can't put things on the side yet, but this is only temporary anyway, and we'll soon have access to the newer versions of the game. Right, so a new day for Jeffrey Harris. As you saw from my montage, I've cleaned him up. I've read Farming for Beginners. I don't think we have any utilities or anything to use to allow us to farm. We did have soap on us. I washed my character without any soap. Are my clothes still wet? I think you can see wetness. No. Which is good. So I'm dry. No dirt, which is nice. I'm surprised he's not wet. I washed his clothes. So, yeah, the soap was in there. I don't know. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it where I first looked for it, which is in this cupboard over here. Inventory management is very important. In you get. So, the priority today is getting a bag that isn't this god-awful gun case. Really could do with a bag that isn't rubbish. So I can. Apparently I'm dirty, but okay, there you go. Oh, it's my hands. Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't even know, and I just noticed I've got a bandage on my hand. Oh, I can't remember what I did. I think I did something stupid. I don't actually recall what. It's still sterilised. Okay, well, so we have a sterilised bandage. I'm carrying the gas can. I don't actually think I need to take that with me, do I? I think that would go well in the boot of the car. So let's put it there. So actually, this might be a good time to start loading up the car, ready to escape. We should probably just put our good stuff into the boot. Jack, screwdriver, that definitely. First aid kit. Yeah, I'm just going to make my way back here if I get really badly hurt, and I have the bandage. Don't really need a tissue on me now. The bin bag is a better bag than the bag I'm using, so that says quite a lot. Say bag again. I dare you. I can't remember why I put the magazine out here. I think it's just because I had too much stuff in my inventory. You will remind me, won't you, game? You will tell me. The one person watching this might be able to shout at their screen and be like, you left it there because of this and that. I used to do that all the time. I just shout at streamers being like, no, you're doing the thing wrong. Not streamers, this was back on YouTube before Twitch was a big thing. I just used to shout at YouTubers being like, no, you've already done this. Oh, God's sake. And now I'm doing it myself. Now I'm choosing the other foot and I'm just wandering around aimlessly. Come on, what are you doing? You are getting the stuff out of here and you're putting it in somewhere back in the boot of the car, actually. I don't think it's worth wasting my time carrying some of this stuff. It'd just be nice to have. The garden saw is a must. That I've already read, so I'll leave. Bottle of disinfectant, yes, very important. I'll take the gun and the rolling pin and the bags because they'll... Ooh, I have avocados. The bags will allow us to make a rain collector barrel, which we need obviously once the water turns off. So between 0 and, as I understand, it's between 0 and 14 days for the electric and 0 and 14 days for the water to be shut off for both. But they won't necessarily turn off on the same day. It could be one turns off on day 3 and one turns off on day 11. I've actually seen playthroughs where people have got out of their house and discovered the water is already turned off, so that's a bit of a shitter. You could get straight out from day 1 and find, oh, there's no water. Actually, no, we're putting this in here as well, and probably the best place for it is the glove box, seeing as there's only a red pen in there. Right, and also vitamins. They'll be handy in there because we will need them to wake us up when we're driving tired. So what was the thing I was going to put down? Pick them. I can't remember what the thing I was going to put down to remind me that... Ah, yes, that was it. To see which houses had been looted, I was going to loot the zombies. That's a good idea. Let's do that. So a t-shirt's really easy to spot and ubiquitous because zombies have it everywhere. And I don't remember if I've looted this house or not. And I think I have, but now we're about to find out. Oh, the fact the front door's open. I can't believe there are so few zombies in this game. Dish towel, yeah, I think this is just a load of nothing really. The baking pan would be useful, but I understand you can only use it to make cakes or to aid in the recipe for cakes. I don't need... Like, I'm never going to make a cake in this playthrough. You need so many ingredients, and I know my character's quite good on cooking, but Christ. Bread knife, bro. Yeah, I remember being in here, right? And I remember there was nothing in here? Yes. 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 So, once my carpentry is better, I can try and dismantle that box and move it. Maybe I should have I think I will have a day after today where I just grind things like breaking down furniture, smashing stuff up, and leveling up my skill, particularly in carpentry, because carpentry is very important. I think you need level 5 or 4 or something in order to get... Ooh, what metalwork magazine? In order to get the rain collector barrel, which is obviously a lifesaver in a later game. Yes, we already went in this house. So I know I've already been in this house. Can I leave anything obvious here? No, but I'll just quickly grab some clothes off this zombie then. Dirty rag. I think you can drop while... Oh, no, I don't want to do both. But I think you can drop while moving. Yeah, you can, but that was not a good demonstration of the facts. And obviously we've been in this house. I think that should speak for itself that we've been in this house. Though, have we been upstairs? You know what? No, I don't care. We've been upstairs. We've been upstairs, probably. There was a reason I was going to go back to this other car, wasn't there? Was it to siphon fuel? No, I did that in the previous episode. Yeah, see, this is the problem. I need to start playing these back to back or something, so... Ooh, zombies. Oh, a bag! Thank you. Random number generator has been kind to us today. Though that zombie smashing the window might not be very kind to us. Come on. Oh, okay. Okay, can I just grab his backpack first? Come on. Before we have to deal with any more. I just don't want us to get overwhelmed by zombies and then not be able to circle back. Oh, that was risky. His hits are really slow. I can't remember what stats I gave his character, but feeble must be one of them. Another watch. I don't think I need it. But the walkie-talkie might be handy. Walkie-talkie. Military boots. Okay. That's also handy. So the leather gloves. Shall we just put the bag on the back for a start? Bag. It's already got supplies in it. Amazing. Yeah, see, this is the sort of thing I expected. A few more zombies around. And let's just quickly transfer this into here. It's our foe. Oh, of course, I'm only wielding this in one hand. That's why I'm not very good with it. Okay, come on. Looking forward to dropping this shitey gun case anyway. How heavy is the gun case as well? It's quite heavy. It's an alarm clock weight. Well, it served us well, but it was crap. I'm glad to get rid of it. Oh, okay, I can only wield it one-handed anyway. Okay, I want to get to the zombie before they smash the window. Can you just stop a second? For God's sake. Just really want that window game, didn't you? I'm always scared. Oh, freaking hell, really? Did you see that? I thought I was getting bit. Apron. Okay, well, I was about to say I don't want to swing because I was so sure that what would happen was I would just smash the window. You could see it happening, couldn't you? You know I was going to... Damn, there's a lot of them there. And a few of them have seen me. Okay, let's move these away. And of course I'm hungry. What was in the bag anyway, just while we're conga lining these guys away? 2 annotated maps, dog food, TV dinner. Okay. Not bad, not bad. But at least we've got a bag. This is one of the best bags in the game. I think the large backpack variant is slightly better. God, he is rubbish at swinging this weapon. Come on. Shit! Freaking hell, I'm getting careless. Okay. Right. Let's get out of here. We really, really need a better weapon than this. Why is my character so rubbish? Ah, feeble. I did have that. And out of shape and overweight. Oh, Jesus, I've really made this hard for myself. I forgot that I haven't been playing this game in a while either. The most recent time I played was last week when I last played for the recording. So it's been a while. I could do with less zombies, fewer zombies. Let's lure them away in this house. God, as if I nearly died just like that. It's so easy to just get killed in this game. It was only because I didn't fumble my finger work that I didn't die, genuinely. God, be slower, please. I hear a lot of roaring. I don't know where they went. I actually think the hammer might be a better tool for my character than the lead pipe. Right, well, you're never going to be that down, so I'll leave you to that. Oh, there's another. Okay, so we've got zombies either side of us again now, which isn't good. Let's just push you over, come on. Yes, that's a good hit. That was a miss. Right. Well, I just can't get over how badly I fucked up there. That's unlike me. I'm usually much more cautious than that, and I didn't look behind me, and I nearly died. Thank Christ for his decent perception. God, corners. Check the corners every time as well. This is why. You can't even see him. Oh, the game was kind to me there. Oh god, the swing on this isn't very good either. Come on. It's strange. I don't know why I killed that zombie first time. But I did, so... Okay, I need to clear this door. Where's the rest of them? Sounds like there's someone on the other side of that fence. I don't know if my character will be too feeble to jump fences. I don't really want to try if I don't know what's on the other side. Let's just dispatch this one. Of course, because I'm out of shape, I'm already tired. The new animations are quite good, aren't they? Oh, okay. Die already. There you go. Cute. Okay, this is annoying. Which one's the one with the alarm? Oh, here we are. I don't know if that's quieter or louder than the actual alarm clock. I used to carry an alarm clock around. It used to be that you just had the time in your upper right corner all the time, but obviously that's been removed and you only know the time when you've got a watch on. But the other option is to carry an alarm clock, which is the least favourable, of course, but when you've got nothing else to go for, that becomes your only option. And I always wondered if the alarm on that, if you ever had an old school alarm clock in your life, you know that it's just far worse than a nice little beeping noise. It's deafening and it really scares you. Right, I wonder if we're maybe taking too much of a risk watching it in here. Oh, it's already on. Okay, well, I suppose we'll risk it. And we'll just run away if... Right, woodcraft is very important. Rest a second, because we need the rest. This woodcraft guy is fucking horny as hell. It's so strange. I haven't seen any carpentry level up yet. Yes, here we go, finally. I didn't want it to be like last time where it didn't do it. I don't know if you saw that, but I think my fishing... Maybe it did level up? There's the sound. Where are we at now? So we have one level of carpentry. That is invaluable. But yes, last time I sat here, it didn't seem to actually work. Either way, it's worked this time. Woodcraft. Smashing. So, I'm actually going to move this. And also move these into my bag. Maybe a fanny pack, as it's called, is quite useful for storing first aid supplies. And it's also probably something that I want for storing my keys, given that I don't have a key ring. I don't know how this happened. I don't recall dropping it at any point. Maybe I just spawned without one. I didn't know if this may be a bug or if that's an option that you can have. I know there's zombies around here. I should be more cautious. There's quite a few about. At least we got in and out of Corton Medical early. I feel like what happened in the UK with this Petrol Crisis. Well, I say the Petrol Crisis. So, story time. In the year 2000, I think it was, there was an actual Petrol Crisis of sorts. I think some protesters blocked lorries getting into an oil refinery, and you couldn't actually get petrol at all because there was no petrol being distributed around the country. This is kind of similar, but I think it's probably a lot more minor because the only reason we're not getting petrol is because the lorry drivers aren't able to distribute it. Before, it wasn't being refined, but now it's actually being done. It's just that the lorry drivers aren't available. But of course the media said, don't worry, there's just no need to panic buy or anything like that, and all everyone does when they hear that is panic buy, because it's obviously what's going to happen. Now, I got lucky. I filled up on Monday, and there was a queue when I went in, and I thought, I wonder why there's a queue at this sort of time of night, but I got it done. But I was so glad I did, because it's now damn near impossible to get fuel anyway. You have to queue for ages, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and there's a chance you'll be turned away because they might run out. And I feel like that's how Jeffrey Harris has been with Cortland Medical here. He got in before the zombies got there. Oh, leveled up something there. That noise of leveling up used to scare the absolute bejesus out of me. It wasn't that same sound effect, it was something else, and it really just came out of nowhere. Like just then I wasn't expecting the noise to happen, but it wasn't unpleasant, but the previous noise genuinely was scary. I should stomp floor zombies to save my weapon, damn it, my weapon condition, but yeah, I didn't. Flour and yeast, so I can make bread. I think I need something else as well. So I think it's just water actually, water, flour and yeast. So, I mean, I can put these in my bag, but I may as well just leave them here for now. None of them are perishable. It won't matter if they leave out in the sun. I am hungry, so maybe I'll eat some of it. It'll save me carrying something. But it's all canned. I don't really want to... No. Nothing perishable. Okay, so we were in this area. I think we were at this house and the car alarm went off. Of course, this is why the zombies are here, aren't they? Because not the car alarm, the burglar alarm. So they're reacting to that. I said I shouldn't come to this area again, and yet here I am. Now, I'm going to have to dispatch these zombies. I'm probably going to cut this because it's just filler, isn't it? Not even stealthing. Okay. I don't know how close. When they're already banging, can you actually ever... Oh wait, yeah, you can. By just being there. If they get a sight on you, but not by yelling, it doesn't seem. Or, you know, quiet yelling. This wasn't even the house with the car alarm. And no alarm. Oh, what? There was an alarm. Okay. Let's get the F out of here. What we do... Come on, come on, come on. I don't know why I didn't just grab the bag. This is bad. Come on. Let's go. That wasn't the way to do it. That wasn't the way to do it. So obviously I had the bag ready. I was meant to just grab the bag, not loot the bag, but okay, whichever. I'll save myself a trip when I get home. So while there were zombies there before, now there's going to be probably a horde. I think we're just going to avoid going north that way from now on, because it's just going to be pretty hectic. I did already loot this house, didn't I? Oh, that was it. I didn't want to set an alarm off too close to my house, so I didn't loot this one. Right, well, I think on our next explore tomorrow, we will loot this house and see if anything's there, but hightail it out of here if there is, and maybe go somewhere else. I think I just heard a zombie. We're quite lucky in this little secluded area. Look how quiet it is. I haven't actually played with the stats or anything either. We are just playing on normal old hardcore, and that's just quite unlucky that we've had 2 alarms in a row now. That's only the second house we've gone in, and with the front door unlocked as well. It's a bit bizarre to set the alarm, but now just leave the front door unlocked. Just baiting us. What was in here anyway? I need to start doing that walk too more often. Oh, of course I. But why did I not do that? Okay. The sack might be handy for moving earth around. We have no metal working, but we have a lot of useful... Is that better than my lead pipe? Sorry, so damage is... It's hard to tell. I wish it was sort of gradiated the bar so you could tell if it's better damage or whatever. It isn't, but I guess I can equip this in both hands. No, I can't. Okay, very strange. We'll leave... we'll put this in the car, I think. The same with the thread. It's very useful. Hunting knife as well. I have one of them on me, but I'm unlikely to dive into this shed in a bind. Small gas tank type sport. It would be very nice if there was fuel in it. It says 0 of 35, but I guess if that was more than 0, I would actually have fuel in it. That's useful as well. In fact, all of this is useful. Let's get it out of here. Fire. Yeah, let's just... Come on, let's get this done. Heavily overloaded. Oh, sugar. I might actually hurt myself doing this. Come on, let's just drop this then. Nope, not onto the zombie. It really is a small gas tank. So I know they're adding new animations and things for items that are dropped on the floor in build 41.54, and it does look really good. I really like the way it looks. It's going to really add a lot to the game. I just wonder how things like what is my own back door locked? Okay. Can I climb this with moderate exertion? Yes, I can. I just wonder how things like the boot of the car, you can take a boot off a car and things like that. I wonder how they'll look in the real world. Presumably they'll just take part of the car model and just put it there. But then that would potentially restrict where you can put it down, whereas currently you can put the boot of your car just in a 1x1 room or wherever you want, and you can just drop as many things as you want. I suppose that'll be something they'll have to consider as well. It's going to be quite difficult for them, actually, I suppose, to try and model in all that. Like, you'd have to really think about what you do and don't want to put down. So, let's sort out the car. I'm going to come back shortly. Yeah, this is me just putting all of my cans back into the bag that I took them out of a minute ago. I am sorry. This is going to be the food bag. But particularly the non-perishable kind. We'll raid the fridge and carry that on us when we leave. I definitely shouldn't just be leaving all this stuff loose in my boot. Should also probably, just for the sake of realism, close the boot. But I shouldn't just be leaving everything loose in here, I know that. It is what it is. Right, I think some reading, cleaning, and some food is in order. I really could do with a frying pan, because I could make a stir fry from the salmon, and I think... Oh shit. That's early. Okay. I might need to adjust these alarms and figure out which is which. So I'm not sure if these alarms are working the way I wanted them to, but for now, let's read and watch Life and Living. That ended early, actually. Oh, maybe I just missed a bit. No, I think that was basically it anyway. Oh, okay, turn it off. Maybe I missed a bit right at the end there. Let's sort some food out and my character's tired again. Sorry, why do I keep calling him my character as well? This is Jeffrey Harris. He's not just my character. He is the character of the game. He's the prime person, the one we need to, idolize and appreciate for all his efforts in the world, all he's ever accomplished, like getting his girlfriend to leave him and reading books and surviving 4 days of the zombie apocalypse. But he has killed 67 zombies, so he is doing well. Now, given that he's a burger flipper, I thought that burger would be like a super burger, and it kind of wasn't, which is disappointing. Definitely need to sort out his overweight. So these are his stats, in fact. I never went over these properly. I was going to give like a bit of a lore into the character, but I just don't think people are that interested. So let's fast forward time on this as well. He's a cook, of course. Cat's eyes, just because I need to bulk out his stats. I said fast reader and fast learner because he was growing up. He was smart and inquisitive and did well in his early years of school. I also said he was a hiker because that was something that I was going to say that he got into with his girlfriend and didn't. I've forgotten her name now. So let's stop fast forwarding time. Just as much because I'm very tired now and hungry. We're nearly done with the book. It's worth looking on this part here, or then tell you what page you're on, and you can just sort of divvy it up the way you want. So yeah, Melissa, sorry, his girlfriend was called. I was going to say that the last ditch effort they made to get back in shape and to get back into some kind of hobby and show that he had an interest in things with her was to get into hiking with her, which allowed him to become a bit of an outdoorsy type, which is reflected nowhere. I'm a nutritionist, which is actually a rubbish trait as it turns out. I shouldn't have bothered picking that, but I know I could probably min-max the game and do it in the best way possible, but is what it is. I'm going to stop drinking water and start drinking milk. I think there's 2 milks in here, and they need. Do I want to carry milk around with me? Not particularly. I could just cook a TV dinner. Let's do that. Back. That milk is gonna. I can't believe it's not already out of date. Damn it. There's actually settings for the oven. Now I think I can actually just crank this up. But actually no, that's probably the worst thing to do it with, because I know the TV dinner cooks very fast as it is. So let's turn that back down. The timer I think just bings. I don't think it actually turns the oven off or anything. But I can turn the oven off here, which might be a good idea, because I think it's cooked and it burns very fast. So let's eat it now. But it is not a very pleasant thing to eat. Just get it down my neck. I've never had a TV dinner before. I've heard they are shite, but when needs must, it is the zombie apocalypse. I've got dog food as a backup, although the dog food's in the car now, ready to go. In fact, let's just fill this and then we'll go to bed. I like that you can fill all now. That's quite handy, because I noticed the bag, the water that I put in my bag went back into the bag, and the watering can went back into my hands. That's actually intelligent. It knows where they should go, which is damn clever if you ask me. Nobody asked me, but I asked me, so shut up. Let's sleep. Alright guys, I think I'm going to wrap this episode up here for now. I think it's a good time to cut it in half and come back to a part 2 after I've slept. I think the episode is getting in about 1 hour long if I was to continue at this point. We'll come back to Jeffrey Harris for part 2 next time.